Life with a hearing loss was at first not too bad because I didn't know any different. It wasn't till about 16 years ago that we decided there was something drastically wrong and I really had to change my lifestyle. I was a really low ebb. I wouldn't go outdoors, I stayed indoors.
There were a few times we knew he was finding it very hard to cope. Bad memories.
I just lost all confidence. I thought my life was over the first time I met Yogi. It was love at first sight. He's given me so much confidence, support, friendship.
Yogi's changed him so much, he really has. Like, my dad's come out of himself. He goes out on his own now. It's just this whole way, it's changed the whole family as well, actually.
It was the 18th of December and we decided to go for a walk after church. Emily wanted to come with me, so we walked down a large pathway. We were about 100 yards into the park and my knees gave way and I just went down into the water down the bank and I knew I'd damaged myself quite badly. Even though I was hurt, I could see Emily crying her eyes out at the top and of course when you lip read you can see people's emotions and I could see Emily was really distressed. And then I looked and I could see Yogi slipping, trying to get down to me because he was obviously really worried about me. And I didn't want him to get stuck in the mud at the bottom of the riverbank. So I said to Yogi, look, Yogi, turn round. You must go to Emily, turn round, go to Emily.
When Grandad told Yogi to go up and go to me, he just suddenly turned around, like struggled up the bank and he went to me. I comforted him lots because I was cuddling him. And Yogi was comforting me and it stopped me crying a little bit because I knew I was safe because I had Yogi with me.
And in the meantime, I knew I had to go up the bank to get to Yogi because I was a bit worried. And then this gentleman come by and he helped me. I was near halfway up and he just said, you need assistance? And I said, yes. And he got me, he couldn't stop, but he got me sat down, cuddling Yogi, and I could see my ankle was damaged and I knew I'd broken my wrist because you sense these things, but it was the rest of it, I just ached all over. And then Emily was still crying, I can imagine. I looked in the distance and I could see Chris running with two other ladies which had heard Emily crying. And so the four of them come down to help me and Yogi just sat there all the time as good as gold. And that to me is someone who's got a bond with a recipient.
My life before my hearing dog was very isolated, very lonely, and because I didn't read very well, it was communicating with people. But at home, all of the important sound work, I couldn't hear people missing people at the front door. I needed something to be around me, to help me. It's communicate in a very, without words, if you like, way, know how I feel and things like this, and to assist me. Yes, it was very, very lonely. Marti's changed my life in an enormous way. It's like the sun has come out in every corner of my life. He's really enriched it. But most importantly, he does his job very, very well trained. The doorbell sounds, 2 minutes comes and my phone or my fax machine is ringing. And on that fateful day in March, I just turned my laptop on. There'd been communicating emails on it. I was going to take Marti out for a walk. He had his uniform on. And all of a sudden I felt Marti's paws on my leg. And I turned around and said, what is it, Marti? And he laid down as if it was for the smoke alarm, very, very distinctive. And he was shaking. And I said, what is it? Show me. And he led me from the lounge here into the doorway. And I saw the flames going up the walls from the hob and kitchen units catching fire. Very scared, petrified actually. As Martin was standing there, wouldn't leave my side, I quickly grabbed my bag and ran out the front door because I knew the fire would spread very quickly. And I got outside and I was very lucky that someone had pulled up in their car and got out, and I just yelled. I said, I'm a deaf lady, my house is on fire. I said, please call the fire brigade for me. And he very kindly did and stayed and waited outside with me. The fire brigade arrived in 8 minutes, 2 fire engines. They put all their breathing gear on, and about 5 or 6 of them went into the house. Marti definitely saved my life, without a doubt. I wouldn't be here if he wasn't with me. And the fire brigade told me that I had minutes, 5 at the most, to get out of the house before fumes and then the smoke would get you. Marti means everything to me. Everything.